Alright, back with more Pokemon Black. I did some grinding. I got Vibrava actually to evolve into level 47. I got Skarmory to 47. I haven't really messed with Drifloon because I don't think it's going to be a permanent party member. Well, obviously, it's not going to be a permanent party member, but I don't think it's long for the team as is because I don't really want that weakness to ice types to be as bad as it is right now, because it's really bad right now. And I'd rather not deal with that if I don't have to. Flygon can stop the electric weakness, but ice is just kind of allowed to roam free, so I do want to kind of find something that can maybe counteract that. So I did find it easier to actually go back to the breeder north of whatever the Sky Town is called, I forgot, the flying type gym, and actually just farm that. Just for whatever reason, it was more consistent experience than grinding with Bianca, so did that for quite a while. And I don't mind it. It's hard to record grinding because there's not really much you can do, but if I'm just like speeding the game up, it's easy to throw something else on and watch it while I'm grinding, since it doesn't really take that much effort to grind. So I don't mind it for that, but if I were just like fully recording everything, then that would be a little bit too much. So I'll see if that continues. I don't like the idea of using rare candies, like the infinite rare candy stuff. But I think after a certain point of doing it enough times, you just kind of don't care anymore. So that may be something that happens eventually. And if it does, that's fine. It's a fairly common practice. But I will try to avoid it as much as I feel like is reasonable and fun. I don't remember where you go here, so I'm just going to kind of run around and explore. See how this goes. I believe Drayden's highest level was 52, so that is the limit I'm going to try to avoid. Problem is we're all at level 47, which I did stop early just to make sure I didn't go over from the general fights that happen. Probably should just stay with either Flygon or Skarmory, because Superior just kind of struggles against steel types if there are any. But it's completely terrible here. I don't really want to take any poison or flying type moves, but well, okay, good job, Musharna. You're fast. Oh, I got crit. That's great. Awesome. Good deal. Yeah, that hardly did anything, so that's good. Again, I am a tad over leveled, really. I'm gonna go ahead and get a good drain. I assume Musharna is gonna attack the left. So I'd like to get some HP back here. Let's take, yes, whatever it's going to throw at me. Thankfully I am faster, so I don't have to worry about flinching there. I don't know if I would be faster if I were the same level. Probably not. And it may not be a terrible idea to use. Actually no, because you're like almost 20 levels behind at this point. Which is kind of sad in all honesty, but oh well. Just kind of a sad position for Drifloon to be in. Too far behind to be useful in these guys, but... Or I guess not close enough to the main team's levels. I don't know what I'm saying. I had a logic and I tried to say it and it didn't make any sense. I guess not useful enough to want to level up, and not close enough to the trainer levels to desire to level up either. Wouldn't even be effective at it. Almost I wanted to throw a bunch of potions at it to try to keep it alive, but even Superior is having some issues. Oh, right, she heals you. Kind of forgot about that. I think that's an exit, yes. Okay. Guess this is still technically within the bounds of the map, so she's not gonna leave. It's perfectly fine. Who does have the lucky egg? I may want to just take that off completely. You have it. Actually, I think I'll leave it on. Let you siphon any experience since you're the permanent party member. This is very useful. Just to show you that there's an item on the manor or whatever it is. It's called a house. That's technically correct. Did you not see me? Okay, you did there. Is this gonna be a single battle? Yes, it is. Okay, don't mind that. Oh yeah, I got autonomized, which is interesting. It's pretty much just, yeah, it's just, it makes you lighter, as opposed to agility, which just boosts your speed 2 stages. I don't really know how useful being lighter is, like a couple of niche scenarios, sure. But for the most part, I just don't really see it. I don't even remember which move does more damage. Oh, there's a couple. Heat Crash. That's the only one I can think of right now. No, for sure Heat Crash. I think there's a Steel type one. Heavy Slam. That's another one. But in that scenario, Autonomize makes you weaker to it, not stronger against it. So that is kind of weird. I don't know if Return is at 120 yet. Doesn't really look like it. Could just use Fly, it doesn't matter that much. And since I'm faster, I don't have to Autonomize. Yeah, I don't really know what strategical purpose making yourself lighter. I assume it just halves your weight. Just don't know what purpose that would be for. There's a doctor here which would maybe make it easier to grind. Because I assume your experience tanks when she's with you, because technically hers are getting experience as well. Oh, nothing's here. It's kind of awkward for it to just... Okay, well that's kind of a funny spot for that to wear off. Kind of weird for it just kind of be in the middle of the path, but okay. Is actually pretty decent against the stuff that you have to fight here, I guess. Doesn't spawn here. It's what the developers decided to give each trainer. It's not like it's on the spawn table or anything, but still, whatever they're giving is pretty nice, I guess, just because steel is pretty useful in general. As a defensive type, that's kind of what it's known for. Don't want to rely on Steel Wing too much if it's not even one-shotting. Rock Polish. Can you learn that move too? 'Cause I know Skyla's had agility. I would assume so. You're a steel type. No, okay. Unless it's like ground and rock type specifically. Because I'm pretty sure, well, yes, if Steelix gets it, that doesn't mean anything. It is a steel type, but Onyx is a rock type. Okay. That's easier. I don't know, I was trying to talk. Just walk in front of them. Interesting team. Oh, it's okay, triple battle. Did not register at all. So I probably want to hit Girder. Don't know. I'm gonna say Railu is even. It's a mixed attacker, I know that. Well, Lucario is. I don't know about Railu though. We'll do that. I don't want to rock slide here. Try to pick off the weaker ones and let Skarmory hit Girder with the stronger attack. Not that it really matters that much because it's a 2-turn attack, so it may go down the next turn anyways. Okay, well, they're getting one shot anyway, so that's nice. Well, that was kind of the point. They're single stage Pokemon. Or not single stage, but first stage. You have no guard? Okay, does that not confuse? You have own tempo? No? Huh? Sheer Force? Why did that not confuse me? Okay, that's weird. I've got to look that up. It was Dynamic Punch, right? No. Well, yeah, it didn't lower stats. See. Yep, Sheer Force. That's probably what that did then. Very interesting that you're running a 50% accurate move and you're removing the... I mean, yes, it's probably very strong from the Sheer Force boost, especially if you run Life Orb with it, but... it just seems like a bit of a gamble, honestly. I don't think it would be worth it. Okay, I think I've taken the wrong path. Whoop. Okay, worthless. Probably. I doubt I'll use that at all. Okay, this is apparently actually out of the way. Just walked over it. Okay, good job. I'm sure there's some dowsing machine items, but I'm not really too concerned about actually gathering that stuff. There are a lot of items in here though, which is nice. Probably just go right. Yeah, that's the obvious path. I don't think there's a way to avoid that. I mean, that may be a 3-wide path. If it is, you may be able to go to the edge, but I'm sure their sight distance extends further. So I can completely ignore Golbat. Okay, well, so long as I don't miss, I can completely ignore Golbat and just go for the rock type. I think even rock is still neutral. Yep, it is. Cool. It's super effective. That's nice. Got the attack boost. Nope, defense boost. Metal Claw is the attack boost. I do find it weird that the physical steel type moves just have a random chance of increasing a stat. That is quite odd. Like, I know types kind of have gimmicks, like rock types don't really get many good physical moves that are like accurate. So you got rock slide and what are the others? I mean, like your early moves are rock tomb and the not great stuff that you just kind of have to rely on. Okay, this is more interesting. I think you're fighting type though, so that should maybe deal some good damage. I'm surprised you're faster actually. It's gonna hit pretty hard because it has hustle, but that might actually KO it after the recoil damage. Oh, missed it. So I should not KO though. I think I'm good to switch to Flygon. You also have electric physical moves, which are mostly garbage for the most part. Wild Charge, I think, is 90 base power, and it has the recoil effect. And Super Cell Slam, which is, I think, one of the new ones, which is okay, but it's just high jump kick, I'm pretty sure. So if you miss, well, you're taking 50% of your HP. It's awful. Spark is only 65 base power. What else is there? Thunder Punch, which is 75, I think. Now there are some specific moves that are pretty good, like Plasma Fists, and I'm sure there's some other signature moves that are fine. Volt Tackle exists, but it's another recoil move. It's not something I guess you really want to rely on. It's nice as an option, but it's not something you want to have as your sole physical damage dealing move, which is kind of sad. And that's also, I'm pretty sure, a Pikachu only thing, which is kind of irrelevant here because we're talking about generic moves. Bolt Strike, I think that's physical. Let me check. Physical electric type moves. That's gonna work great. That defense boost. I'm sure Drift Bomb's gonna hit me with a mighty fine headbutt. Yeah, just keep using that. Okay, here we go. Aura Wheel. That one's fine, but it changes. It's a signature, so kind of just proves my point. But it also changes to a dark type move because it's on Morpeko. Bolt Beak, another. Oh my goodness! Look at them all. That's another signature move. You have Bolt Strike, which I was talking about, and that's still only 85% accurate. Which I don't know. Do you want lower accuracy for a pretty high power move? Again, it's a nice option to have, but I don't think that would be the only option you'd want, and still a signature move. You got Double Shock, which maybe that one has some actual... No, it's still just Palmut. That's what I thought. So, it's okay, but you can't use it if you're not like Terra Electric or something multiple times. You can only use it once, which is not great. You may be able to switch out, actually, to use it again. So that's okay, but once again, our favorite signature move Got Fusion Bolt. Fusion Bolt, okay, pretty good. Still a signature move. That's kind of not great. Most of these are signature moves, which is kind of sad. Give a Gigavolt Havoc, which is just the physical Z move, so I guess good. G-Max moves, Max Lightning. Nuzzle. Nuzzle's good, but not for dealing damage. Right? It's just the paralysis chance. Like 100% paralysis chance. Plasma Fist, like I said before, then you have Spark, which is 65 as of current gen. Base power, so not great. Supercell Slam, which is just your high jump kick. So if you miss the 5% chance, then you're taking half of your HP, and that's gonna happen. Thunder Fang, still only 65. You do have a 10% chance to flinch, but meh. Wouldn't you rather use Spark for a 30% chance to paralyze? Thunder Punch, which is the 65. Volt Tackle is signature. Wild Charge, which has quarter recoil of the damage dealt, which is not fun. Zing Zap, which I'm pretty sure is Togedemaru. No, that's Pink Urchin. Okay, never mind. Why did I think? I think it learns that, right? And a Zippy Zap, which I believe is Eevee's move from Let's Go. I've got a C. It's gotta learn it. I'm pretty sure I've seen it using Zap before. Yes, it does. Okay, so maybe if I weren't looking at like a Gen 9 only thing, then there would be more. In fact, there may be more in older gens that just got deleted. Be sad though if any good moves got deleted. I highly doubt that though. Is that like a see everyone or catch everyone? Well, I'm not gonna see any or catch any if I'm just using repels all the time. I really probably don't need to go any deeper. I think I'm overthinking this a little bit too much. But yeah, it's just kind of sad. Well, no, I don't know why it would have listed Z moves and max moves, because they're most certainly not in Scarlet and Violet. So, yeah, no. It's not that they didn't get deleted, it's just that, or that they did get deleted, it's just that they don't exist. Skarmory is just very nice. I'm surprised it's actually working as well as it is. Which, granted, when you're 6 to 7 levels over everything, then yeah. It's not really going to give you that difficult of a time. Okay, well, this didn't really provide much. A Toxic Orb for those Poison Hill Pokemon. Which, well, I don't know. Is that a Dreamworld ability or not on Gliscor? I know Gligar is, or was in Black and White around this area. Or past Lacunosa Town. Okay, I think she's actually gonna leave. I was gonna say, did I not do what I needed to do there? Berry Juice. Wonderful 20 HP. There's gotta be more back here. We'll find you. Okay, why does this exist? If there is no item, why does it exist? For flavor? In my Pokemon game? Alright, time for that to run out, because now I remember to buy more. I don't think there's really many interesting things we can do right now, other than just go. I don't think there's Team Plasma stuff here. If there is, I'm sure I'll run into it. I don't know if it's more efficient to buy... Okay, no, absolutely not. You get 4 times the effect for less than half extra. Or less than twice the price. Yeah, that was kind of bad. Oh well, it's fine. Does not like the repels, or buying the cheaper ones sometimes better. Why am I going this way? So they don't think there's anything important to do here. Oh no, I didn't save. Hello, Hugh. I'm a little concerned. I entered the Pokemon Center. That should send me back here, right? Please? Skarmory can sweep, right? I think you have Imbor though, which is very not great. Well, hold on now. Fighting type, right? As long as I'm faster, I should be good, and Imbor's kinda slow. Yes, missed your moves. I don't plan on using any more boosting attacks anyways. Let's fly. Yes, okay. I assumed he would send that out. No, you're mostly physical, so I can at the very least eat a hit. Hopefully I won't have to, though. I don't even see what he was gonna use. I assume he crash, which, yes, I will take extra damage, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I may have overleveled a little bit. Don't burn, please. I don't need this. Okay. That should KO. Oh, you only have 3? That's weird. I would have expected you to have more by now. That's weird. Didn't you have 4 before? Maybe I'm just like completely underestimating how far overestimating how far I am in the game. This is 70 base power, which is okay, but it's not stab. Actually, though, Autotomaz is nice. I have agility. I'll get rid of return because I can just teach it back and see if I can teach agility, because if I can, then I don't mind dropping Autotomaz. I don't know if I have it though. I'm gonna say I got it at some point, but no, I didn't. Just imagining things. This would be where being able to teach rock polish is useful. I'll keep it because 140 base power is better when it is super effective. It's probably not many times where it's going to actually be the better option. Okay, just go north. Keep my eyes peeled for anything good. An ice type, preferably. That would cover my ice weakness and let me deal with dragon types. Okay, Pelipper is better for... It's still not any higher level, but it is better for the ice weakness. It's still not great. So I think I'd rather just cycle these out. Okay, Drift Bomb's still here. I find that kind of odd. We're quite far away from where you actually first encounter it. Tangela is bad. I don't think you can evolve without a special trait item. And it's grass type, so it's still weak to ice. Okay, well, I guess it really wants me to have Tangela. Sorry. I don't need it. Run into one more. Or not. I'll fight a trainer, that's fine. Ah, yes, great opportunity to try out my new dark move. It's not 4 times resisted at all. Probably wouldn't hurt to have an HM user. I doubt this grass has any different encounters. So I could... Okay, well, it wouldn't help with the thunder weakness though. Could probably try to catch something or use surf. I think I have surf. Actually, I don't think I do. Yes, it's going to do so much damage. Even with a crit. Will I ever recover? I don't know if this one has normalized or not. If it does, I'm not really that scared of you. Okay, well, you're just kind of watch hog. So I'm gonna switch you out. I think Earth Power is just my best option. Dragon Breath is... I only have it because it's stab. If it were not stab, then I wouldn't be using it. Have better physical attack though, don't you? Yes, by a decent amount. So Rock Slide should... I don't know if it's doing more than Dragon Breath. Looks like it's actually doing about the same. Probably do enough put Flygon up front. Yeah, Skarmory isn't gonna be bad though for a Dragon Gym. So I could just keep training it, honestly. Let it wall everything. Granted, if they have anything with Flamethrower, that would be bad. I don't know why I'm talking about fishermen. Like, I'm so desperate for experience now that I'm just gonna try to get every little bit out of it that I can. Hope you don't have Ice Beam. Okay, just muddy water. It's fun. Maybe it's better to use... I know you're like the one with the highest amount of HP. Okay, never mind, acid armor. Probably should have used Dragon Breath there just to conserve. Oh well. Not gonna fall for that trick. Probably should have just dumped Drifblim off, honestly. If I'm just looking for a new Pokemon anyways, it'd be better to pick it up and be able to use it. Not have to walk all the way back. Though I guess I could just walk to the next town before I decide to catch anything. It's not like I have to catch it on site. Oh, look, Cobalion. I think I want to... Well... So, here's the thing. I do kind of want to use them. They're not off-limits, per se, unless I just say they are. Because... technically, I can use the legends too if I really want to. I just have to use a new team every gym. I do kind of want to... I guess I don't have to save them, right? Because if I'm allowed to use anything for the final little breakthrough, then well, what's the purpose of saving them? I think at this point it'd just be more if I want to waste the materials on it or not. Actually, was it Virizion that you see earlier? I'm pretty sure it's Cobalion, so maybe it's something you can catch now. I want to say you can run into Terrakion in Victory Road, but I may be just blanking on that. Story. I wonder what this town's supposed to be based off of. I guess so. Oh, okay. It's been a week, at least. Is it clouds? It's gotta be clouds, because this is another cloud city. I do wonder why clouds. I guess it doesn't really matter that much. I'm not really smart on my clouds. But you have a Cumula and Stratton. I don't know about Nakarine or Castelia. Nimbasa, okay, I can understand that one. Driftveil, maybe? Just because it drifts? Nostratum, not really. Osiris, I know that one. I don't know about the new towns either, if they actually have one. Opelucid, I don't remember if there's one like that. Lacunosa, she just said. That is something I learned during this playthrough, is that the towns are named apparently after clouds. I think I would know these things, especially for how long I've played these games, but nope. Oh, hello. I know I'm not gonna bet you again this early, but just to be safe. Okay, well that's perfect timing. Skarmory isn't that bad into ice. It's neutral, but the problem is a lot of ice type attacks are special. Speaking of which, there's an ice type. Oh, this is wonderful. So, Rock Slide's okay here. The problem is I don't want to even touch that 10-foot pole. Yeah, see, that's still gonna sting. Just because of how weak. Oh, you're gonna target me? That's nice. No! You should have hit the other guy. Ah. Well, that's nice at the very least. I could hit it with Fly. I don't hate that idea, just to delay and give Embor a chance to actually maybe hit it with Flamethrower. Oh, well, I guess that would have been the turn, though, unfortunately. However, it is faster, so maybe I'll still be able to avoid it. That's not going to do as much as it would have, though. It's still doing a good chunk, though. That would have actually one-shot. I'm surprised you're doing that much damage, Embor. You are a physical attacker, not a special attacker. Especially considering Cragnole is actually fairly specially bulky, I'm pretty sure. Okay, you're most certainly faster, but you're a physical attacker, so I think I'm safe. Okay, well, Snatch doesn't really do much. Even if it hit me with Ice Beam, it wasn't going to do that much, just because Sneasel has pathetic special. Both physical, or sorry, yes, physical special. It's particularly pathetic. No, special defense and special attack. Combi, still weak to ice. Not what I'm looking for, sorry. Nope. Okay, no. Don't want the rat one bird. Heracross. Not weak to ice. It's neutral, I think, but it can actually deal with ice pretty well, so that does actually sound like a good prospect. And it's level 36. think Dragon Breath is just good neutral damage here. Preferably would have gotten a paralysis, but that did not happen. Now, granted, not particularly strong into dragon types, but it's not weak to them either. And it has close combat, it's just not fast, which does kind of hurt. But like with Mega Horn and close combat, it should be hitting pretty hard. Oh look, I got Pokerus somehow. That's cool. When did I get this? Does anyone else have it? Hold on, let me see. It's kind of sad. It's one of those things where you see it and it's like, oh, that's cool. But if you're doing like one of these playthroughs, it doesn't matter in the slightest. I'm not EV draining. Let me see if she says something about it. How rare is it? It's something you don't see hardly often at all. Let me go see. I don't think I've ever seen it in a Gen 5 game. Let's see what chance it is, Gen 5. There's a 1 in 21,845 chance of being generated on one of the player's Pokemon after a battle. So it is indeed rarer than shinies. That's cool. Honestly, probably would prefer shiny, but not gonna complain, I guess. It'll make them slightly stronger. It will make the Pokemon that I pick up randomly, which is going to be happening a lot, slightly stronger. Also, she didn't say anything about them having Pokerus, so I guess that's just not a thing. Unless I got it while I was grinding. And I healed and just completely neglected to look at what the person was saying, because you tend to do that when you're fast forwarding through everything. Need to give you the lucky egg, unless I found a Pokemon that's better. I may find an ice type in the giant chasm. I don't know though. May kind of be off limits for now. Gotta take it from Superior first. Okay. I think there's dark grass towards the top. Sorry, Roselia, you are not a great Pokemon. You use when your entire team is weak to grass. Or sorry, ice. Swaddle. Still not good. Good chance to actually fight though. Well, not really, honestly. It's kind of bad, but oh well. Okay, missed shakedown, that's good. Granted, it did almost take down Superior, so that's something to note, I guess. Not really. Got a crit. Oddly high level for a Swaddle. I assume these are fungus. No. Okay. Nope, it's probably just gonna be most of the same. Oh, wait, hold on. Level 42, that is much higher level. So get rid of Roselia, please. Right, that should not KO. I'm just gonna poke it very lightly. It's fun. I think I can capture it now safely. Make Giga Drain it again. You have any silly moves that don't do anything? I guess I could Earth Power Superior. Just try this. Okay, well, not attacking you anymore now. Okay, good crit. Is it hitting so hard now? Stormery should not go down. Stop. Stormery should not go down to close combat. And you really don't want to be captured, do you? Well, by the time I run out of Great Balls, Timer Ball should be in full effect. The first one was captured so easily. Well, maybe you just wanted the blue Pokeball. You wanted to match. Yep, okay. You just wanted to match. Fair enough. That will save on some time, though, thankfully. Swarm? And Swarm. Oh, that's awful. Whatever. I mean, I could just train this one. That's 6 whole levels, though. How lazy do I want to be? It's fine. I'm gonna get rid of your lucky egg, though. Just stinks, though. I keep getting, like, the worst abilities. It quite literally serves 0 functional purpose to have that special attack increase. Okay, sorry, I had to check something. Yeah, I was kind of wanted to switch, but not really much of a point. That's great. Okay, great. I did want to fight you. I thought I walked in front of him at some point and he didn't try to fight me, so... Oh well. Don't want to fight a bug type. Would like to give Heracross something because it's pretty high level, but oh well. If that were my Heracross, it would have been slower. I do need to use off on using Skarmory though. It's so easy to switch to. Can you blame me? Well, I probably should have Heracross up front. Wild Pokemon and Switch Train. Odd no. Be really good actually. Kind of bad for ruining your win streak, but wouldn't be nice of me to throw for you either, would it? Good crit. That helps a lot. Reversal. That's okay. I really don't. Yeah, Feint is not. It's a competitive move, if anything, and it's more doubles oriented. And even then, I don't think it's actually that great. So, what do you have? Aura Sphere and Steel type. So, Steel move may KO me, but if it doesn't, oh, okay, you're just gonna quick guard. Close combat's better, actually. Because I probably die because of the defense drop from the first close combat. That's okay. I will just get you out of here. Don't know why the AI decided it was going to quick guard. In fact, I could have just finished you off. I'm not sure what it's doing. Really not quite sure what your plan is here. Guess he just got a little too excited. Let me actually heal. And slash. Probably deal with you all right. I mean, honestly, the Heracross with the lower defense is better because it has the boosted attack at the very least. Like, long term, that Heracross would have been better, but I think short term, this one's gonna be fine. Especially for what I need it for, just to block any ice attacks. And hit them pretty hard. I don't know if I'm going in the right direction. Isn't the chasm to the right of Laganosa? Maybe? Let me check. Yeah, it probably is. But I think you do a lot. Okay, I'm going to... Yes, okay. Going to... Not Blackthorn. It's Jintu Town. Wherever this next place is. And that will be the next gym. Oh, look. I think I can just bypass you and come back. I'm gonna save just in case. But if I can, I'm gonna go ignore you. Opaloosa, that's what it's called. Parisian would be a good pickup for the next gym, however. I'm just still here. Okay. I'm gonna buy some Pokeballs. Maybe a bit overkill, but oh. I'm not gonna catch it now, though. I'm gonna wait. I think this will go fine. Granted, it may be better just to kind of focus Flygon. I don't know, though. Problem is, Heracross doesn't really have anything to set up with. It can learn Swords Dance, but I don't have that. Maybe Work Up works. Maybe. Faster than me next turn. You only have one? You only have one. Okay, just hit it. That's gonna sting a little bit. Just a bit. It is some good experience, though. It's about as much as the Audino we're giving. Like Petalburg. Get to choose what you fight. Probably would rather just fight the defensive one, honestly, so I'm not taking as much damage. I don't remember which side he said it was on, but that's the one I would rather fight. Okay, well, that's the wrong one. I assume it's just gonna use like an X attack or something. Okay, so you're not faster than me this turn. So hitting it with Brick Break is still better. If it Dragon Dances here, so I'm going to use an X item. So if it Dragon Dances here, technically Reversal, I don't know if it's doing more than Close Combat, but it should still be doing a lot. You just can, okay, well, Blue Chop may actually KO me. Yes, it will for sure, unless that was like a super high roll. Okay, well, that's kind of sad. Oh, okay, that's rough. And you have more than one. Okay, that's concerning. I think I'm fine. Skarmory should just carry. I'll let Flygon pick off whatever it can, though. Oh, Dragon Gem. Well, so much for that. See, this is why I wanted to fight the defensive one, not the offensive one. Oh, there's some more experience for Skarmory. Triple rotation. Can I fight the other one? If I can, I'd prefer to do that. We kind of need it. Yes, okay. Better immediate action. Okay, interesting protect. Well, I guess that's your gimmick, right? You're gonna protect every other turn. No, I don't hate that boost. We'll hate if I actually take damage from it, though. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. And that still may KO me. Ah. Come on, Heracross. I had high hopes. I'm gonna actually, well, shouldn't have switched to Flygon if I wanted to heal it. I think I'll be fine. This won't backfire. This won't backfire. Good. Oh, good paralysis. Doesn't matter. Wait, I can get the finish off, though. Yay, you got the experience for it. And Dredigan, which is still just kind of bad, so we'll just let Skarmory take care of it. Don't like the missing. I don't like the hitting myself either. That's kind of bad that it keeps happening. Oh, okay. I'm gonna die to that. No, I already used a revive. I'll try not to use anymore. Again, technically no rules. Okay, well that just stinks. There are no rules technically on using too many items, but I do want to avoid using that as a crutch. Don't mind me, just menuing and thinking at the same time. It overloads my small brain. Okay, I think I'm good. Okay, now I think I'm good. I'm doing both of them anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, okay. That's not awful. Probably want to just, like, triple into the bad one. Actually, yes, because Axu is not really that scary in the slightest. Y is probably dealing more damage. But I'd rather just get rid of it. Take double damage, probably. Oh, no rough skin. Okay. I assume Axu's just got like dual chop or something. Just Dragon Claw. Well, that's gonna hurt just by the nature of the move I used. You should go down to close combat though. Just finish the spell off. Ring out. This does more damage the higher the HP, I think. Problem is, it's not very good. Anyways, return is most likely more consistent and better. Unless you're gonna use it like the first turn and never again. So, I think so long as Heracross is on the field, I don't have to worry about anything, so I think I'd rather just let Superior be in front. Granted, again, Skarmory would probably handle it a lot better, but I want to avoid... I guess it doesn't matter, there's only one battle left, right? For the gym leader, so maybe it would be better to use... Maybe it would be better to use Skarm here, I don't know. You actually have rough skin. Okay. Do the buffs... I assume the buffs stay active, right? No, it wouldn't really make any sense, would it? Keep taunting me, why? I'm not gonna heal or anything. Oh, okay. I was expecting some damage there. Not that little, though. Mega Horn, that is what I was wanting. Get rid of takedown, it's garbage. You should be able to actually finish him off. Good job. I don't think it actually matters, though. Should you be using the super potions, I bet? Okay, who am I leading with? Serp. Don't hate that idea. Do you have a silk scarf? I don't think I do, actually. Don't. Oh, well, that's fine. I don't think you have any paralyzing effects. That's not gonna do much. I may be able to get by without even healing here. Okay, that's gonna do some damage. I think I'm still fine though. Worst case scenario is crit or a different stroke, which can happen. And it did not really heal that much. I don't think that's going to be enough of a damage boost. I don't remember what Revenge does, actually. Well, it's kind of worthless. I could have most certainly played that better. Flygon's probably fine, right? That should KO. Never mind. Good paralysis. Okay, I guess you don't have a dragon type move. You're not locked into it, I know, because you start with reversal and you use it again. Or not reversal, sorry, revenge. Hyper beam. Sure, why not? Altaria. I mean, I kind of want to do it, right? I don't think you're surviving anyways. Well, you're faster, so this still should do more, right? Double plus 50%, so 120 plus 60, so 180. Yeah, that's doing more damage. Is this doing more, though? What, that's 150? It's 24 attack enough to boost that over 180. It's 30 more base power. I don't think so. I don't know how closely relative increased stat points are compared to base power and attacks. Okay, you're just gonna sing and you're gonna land the sing because that's what you do when you try to land sing. It always lands. Yeah, I'm not gonna... yeah, I'd rather not lose you, or lose another member's HP just to save you. Okay, somehow you're... Okay, you know what? Fair enough. We'll take it. Didn't really do that much, granted, but... If you try to sing again... Okay, Fire Blast. Why would you... Makes no sense. Why would you risk the chance to take that much damage? No, we're kind of in a bad situation. I don't think Skarmory KOs at this range, and I am weak to Fire Blast on both sides. Also, I feel like I'm just gonna... Okay, you're faster, right? You're gonna sing. Why are you singing? I mean, if I survive at all, cotton guarding. Well, that's bad. No, 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 no. This is really bad. What chance do I have here? I've got one chance. That's awful. Because Cotton Guard's just gonna put it at +6. I can't do anything to that. My best case scenario is getting rid of Drudagon and then... this is awful. Can I just forfeit now? That's gonna KO. No, it didn't. I'm glad that landed. I have no hope here. That's probably gonna KO. Nope. Yeah. Okay, sure. If I'm gonna fish for anything, it should just be Night Slashes. That way, at the very least, get the crit. Okay. Let's try this again. Feel like Drudigan is good to set up on. I think that's a good thing to do. And then being able to outspeed works. Let's see. Just gonna fast forward through this part. Unfortunately, you are bringing out the big guns immediately, which is concerning. Okay, I think does that KO? Probably not. So my best chance, I think, is Giga Drain into return, right? Theoretically. I'm at +3, so return should still be doing a lot. I just don't want to die. Well, okay, that works, I guess. Get the immediate paralysis again. This may not be a bad time to switch. Rock sliding, why do you do that? Very peculiar. Sure. I could rock slide too. I don't think this will KO, so gives you a flinch chance and a paralysis chance, doesn't matter. That may KO. Okay, it does. That's fine. Probably why it's not using Dragon Tail very much, just because it has that weird effect. Don't KO, please. Thank you. Alright, that's the last healing on him. I hope you don't Dragon Tail. Okay, good. Now just Giga Drain. Should hit pretty hard. Good. Cotton Guard is not great. But Giga Drain isn't really going to be doing much more, is it? I don't think it will be doing more, in all honesty. Still did a good chunk. I'm actually quite surprised it did that much, honestly. I don't think you can Hyper Potion again, right? So Skarmory can come out. Even if you Cotton Guard again, which I'm not even going to take that chance. Alright, you gotta sing though. What you're built for is singing and landing the sings. I think they're 60% accurate. What you're known for is landing sing. That's kind of annoying. So an ice type would be very nice here, is what I'm learning. Wait a second, hold on. Oh yeah, we're not nimble enough to learn acrobatics, sorry. I don't see what use that's going to be on Heracross if it just dies straight up to Altaria. Huh. Does Flygon get any better dragon moves? If I go to Giant Chasm, there will be. I think it's blocked off at this point, though, probably. See what I can do here. Revenge, Dragon Tail, and Crunch. Skarmory deals fine into that. So maybe that's the play? Get rid of Druddigon first without Superior taking damage? Getting a Totemaz off so I'm at the very least faster than Altaria and be able to hit it with something first. Not just die to scene. I don't know what your fourth move is, which is concerning. You may have like Fire Fang or something. Oh no, Rock Slide, that's what it is. Okay, that shouldn't be doing much. It's a decent amount, but I think I should be faster than Altaria now. Okay, let's get half HP. You have rough skin? You do not have rough skin. Bad miss. You're gonna send me out. Okay. The thing is, you don't have rough skin. If But I want rid of Altaria. I really probably should just replace Terracross with something that'll work better. Okay, trade Hyper Potions. I have a feeling you're just gonna hit me with Dragon Tail at some point. Guess we'll go for another one just to see. Okay. Didn't matter. Problem is, there's no sleep clause or anything, so if it wants to, it can just put everyone to sleep, because it's gonna hit them every single time. Paralyze, please. Nope. Low roll, low roll. Okay, hold on. You can't heal, right? So send in Skarmory. If you go down, you go down. This is most likely to hit, right? Yes. Problem is, I don't want to give you a chance to cut guard. Okay. Didn't work, that's fine. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna, I don't think this team is built for this Altaria. I mean, yeah, this doesn't matter. Okay, that did some damage. Wow, okay, maybe we have a chance here. Heracross is on death's doorstep. But maybe I can sacrifice you and get Superior out here. Probably have Flamethrower though, don't you? It's not very effective. Okay, I'm fine with that, in all honesty. Just hit you as hard as I can. That's not very effective. Did get a crit, which is unfortunate, but I can actually Giga Drain here, so that will recover a good chunk. That will deal some damage. Not actually that much. As long as Dragon Tail doesn't hit too hard. I'm not even using it. Why are you not using it? That'd be so much more beneficial to you if you use Dragon Tail. I don't think I'm killing Hexorus. It may even be faster. It's not. But I don't think Return is at enough base power to kill here. So unless maybe you like set up a Swords Dance or miss an X-Scissor, no. Well, we saw Hexorus. You know, I don't know. I really should probably try to leverage held items. That would be good. Because I'm sure I have some berries that would work quite nicely. Never mind. That's a big no. What do I have? Mystic Water, worthless. Toxic Orb is also worthless. Worthless, just because I don't have anything to use it. Water Gem, not good. Okay, so I have nothing. Not gonna use Verizian, sorry. I guess I could grind for a little bit with Heracross. Grinded Skarmory's up front here. Oh, my Flygon's not even at level 50 yet. Oh, probably something I could do. Oh, Breeder! Great. Awesome. You probably have higher levels. Yes, awesome. Okay, that'll work. That will work great. Won't work great for Heracross, unfortunately, but will work fairly well for Flygon. Ah, yes. Perfect trading material. Very on point. Just don't accidentally run into Verizian and fight it. Is that a crit? Man, this is really not great for Heracross. I mean, Megahorn's nice, but it's dealing that much. But having to rely on it actually hitting is another story. I guess it just crit twice in a row on that particular Pokemon. I really probably should finish off with a close combat, that way it actually lands. Missed. Okay, no, it's not critting, it's just finishing it off. Alright, level 49 now. Have caught up. This may, big maybe on actually helping. Again, I'm not quite sure if it's actually going to push me beyond that threshold of just getting curb stomped by that Altaria, but at least you're somewhat of an okay nuke. And this is good experience. Just have to not be weak to flying types, or not be able to do anything against flying types. I mean, that's the thing. So it should be a good opener now, at the very least. So even if it just like gets flattened by Altaria, at the very least it'll get rid of Dredagon with not a lot of pain at the very least. At only 30%. I guess I can't complain because Megahorn's hitting pretty hard. This is actually faster. Okay, not at all what I meant to do. I don't know if Flygon's gonna be faster than Altaria though. Even if I get it to level 52. Oh, wow, okay. Dragon Breath probably kills there then. Oh, I guess we'll find out. That's actually a good chance to actually compare the damage. Oh, it's okay, doing less. Dragon, or sorry, Rock Slide is actually more. If it hits, obviously. If it hits, obviously. That is good to know for future reference. Granted, Heracross should still be doing a lot of damage to our good old friend Altaria. So I guess the question is, do I want... I think my Flygon survives. It's just the fact that it loves to sing and put it to sleep. So I may still rather just go in with Superior first. Because those two can actually handle Altaria a little bit better. However, having Serp in the back to outspeed and kill is a nice thing. Alright, let's see. To start, I'd rather just Megahorn. Go at it as hard as possible. Okay, that's good. Yes, keep doing it. As long as I'm not taking too much damage. That's gonna probably hurt. Never mind. Don't think I'm long for this world when Altaria comes in, so close combat. Okay, gotta check the accuracy. I want to say it's like 55 at some point, but I was being generous with the 60%. In black and white, it is 55. We've been hitting an awful lot of those for it only being 55% accurate. Alright, so superior killing is now out the drain. Glad you woke up. Wonderful. Reversal. I survive. It should be doing a lot of damage, but yeah, I don't survive. Because of the crit. That's just peachy. Honestly, that's really nice. It's just perfect counter to my team. No, why am I rock sliding? Why am I rock sliding? I have Dragon Breath. I threw. That's it, I think. Also, it's sad to see that I'm not oh, I am faster. Wait, what? Are we tied? That's interesting. Gotta be tied, because you used that faster. This gives more chances for Dragon Breath, so I'm fine with that. Or sorry, Paralysis. Didn't happen. And wins the tie, if that was a tie. So I think my chances are gone now. Good miss. Spam not slash. Hopefully it crits. It did get a crit. It's good. Got burned, so now I'm like doing even less damage. Oh please. That's awful. I outspeed and kill though. Okay. There's a chance here. Not a very large one though. Level up is going to help. Start with Haxorus. Oh, I see why now. That's bad. That's really bad. Okay, now you're faster. You do more damage. Unless those 2 shots, I think that's curtains. That's a nice critical, but you have healing items. Oh, no, yeah, I don't know why it didn't just do that, because that would have killed. Okay, I think if I didn't throw there, I had a better chance of surviving, because smart ol' me decided I needed to use Rock Slide when it was using Cotton Guard. I had the chance of using Cotton Guard, even. I think this is the winning combination. We'll see. I think I'm in range. Because Break should KO here. Yeah, I'm a little bit faster now. Maybe I outspeed. I don't. Okay, you're gonna Cotton Guard. That's fine. As long as Mega Horn hits. And then I'm gonna whack you with Close Combat if I somehow survive. I do, actually. Versal may have been better there. Oh well, that's fine. All I need to do is chip you to a low enough HP threshold that Dragon Breath does not trigger the funny potion. There's absolutely zero purpose for Life Beam here. Even if it triggers the potion. Oh no! Wait, this is fine, I think. I am allowed a healing item. I've been using 2, so I'm allowed 2 healing items. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. You're not gonna sing twice in a row. That wouldn't make any sense. I'm pretty sure I have to outspeed you here. Stop. Okay. Either that or again we're tied, which I find it very odd that we're tied unless we have the same... No, we don't even have the same level, so even if we had the same speed stat, it wouldn't matter. Okay, so your Flygon comes out. I think Dragon Breath is still just better. Flygon is actually faster. Not that surprised. In fact, I probably have a speed lowering nature, don't I? I can't check from here. No, we're at a speed tie. Okay, what? This was the hope that Flygon could actually carry. Or not carry, but at the very least deal handily with some problem Pokemon, and just took a few levels. And somewhat decent positioning, I guess, as well. And paralysis, that's fine. The rest of the team should be able to finish it off, because it's not using Guard. I feel like I just let Skarm have at it. That way. Well, Serp's not gonna outspeed. In fact, Serp's probably gonna die to X-Scissor. That's not good. We don't like it when we miss the Steel Wing. Well, I've got to fly here. Oh no. Oh no. This is bad. I'm gonna die. I lose. I just lose now. Ah, why did you miss? You can land that many sings in a row, but you can't... You can't hit a Steel Wing from 90% accurate. I can't. That's a good crit at the very least. I don't think it matters. I'm faster. How am I? You use Dragon Tail. Why did you use Dragon Tail? Why are you using Dragon Tail? What is your thought process there, Chief? Your AI is your own worst enemy. This is still gonna one-shot, but if you have the big brain idea to just Dragon Tail again next turn because, oh, it's Dragon, it's Stab, it'll deal the most damage. Even though I don't even think that's true. Well, you have Crunch. Okay, so you can't deal that much to me, thankfully, because Skarmory is so nice. I think Night Slash kills. Okay, that's not going to do hardly anything. In fact, that's like way worse than Crunch. What is going on? That feels like the stupidest win. I don't think you get to talk about bitterness after that kind of gameplay. Look, he had it in the bag. All he had to do was spam Crunch, and I think he would have won that. Yes, I know you're very fond of Dragon Tail. I don't think you know how it works, though. Okay, I'm calling it here because we've gone for quite a bit of time. That was eventful and very interesting. I'm glad I'm finished with this gym, though. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you for the next part. Goodbye.